today I slept until stream again. I tried to wake up earlier, but my legs moved on their own and got up and shut off the alarm and went back to sleep. But I even put it on the counter far away and it didn't help. It didn't help. All things are possible if you're sleepy enough. So I'm not gonna go to bed after this. I have so many loose ends to tie up before I leave. I was gonna try to fix our sink. Our sink is broken. It's all lopsided. There's a video on how to fix it. My mom sent me, but I think I'll wait until morning. It's kind of better that I don't do it now, or a little bit before now, like I would have maybe if I got up, because chances of cockroach encounter in vulnerable position are much higher at this time than the sunrise. So that's my reason why it's not so bad that I slept in. I have so many things to do. My room is so messy. I really have to do stuff before I go. Yeah, but I decided that we'll just proceed with a maze route because... Oh yeah, I just saw that for 1 second. I think it's because I just opened it. I didn't get to read the messages yet. Maybe my wish of you having more company will come true soon. What a shame with the timing. I think it's because YouTube was being weird and pushed down on my just chatting streams. The VOD, it does that sometimes, so I'll read the messages later after stream. Yeah. And what was I gonna say? Cleaning. Yeah, a lot of stuff to do. I don't wanna do it. But it's okay. I'm gonna wake up. Oh, I remember what I was saying. I was saying that I think we'll just do a maze route because it's gonna take too long to go back and Haneko. So I think I'll play Haneko's route by myself. And we'll only play a maze route because we don't have enough time. We only have today and tomorrow morning. So that's okay. That's okay. I guess that's true. It is very boring stuff. I think I'll ask my mom before we leave if she can cut my hair. Not enough that you would notice difference, but I can't cut it by myself. I tried, but it gets all lopsided. I can't do it. I can't, I don't know, I watched it. Well, I did watch a video on how to cut your hair by yourself, but then I got frustrated and I just ended it, and I just winged it. I'm not frustrated, I just didn't feel like there was any need to do all that. We were using lots of clips and things, I just would rather go for it, you know? So then I did, and then I was all upside. So now I just have to ask her. But I had this... I don't know, just recently. Oh, that is good. That is lucky. You say it all on Barbara fees. It's kind of close to being for the anniversary, right? The follows, so it worked out. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I can't cut it myself, but I'm not too much. It's just that I've had this thing from... Oh, yeah, YouTube does that sometimes. I never look at reviews. I always cover that part of the screen up because it makes me nervous. Magic Miracle, hello. Guess I could have just called you Miracle. But, I didn't change. I didn't put this in the category, is it? What was I saying? I forgot. Oh, I went to this school just for a little bit. That was kind of strict, and they made the girls put their hair up. And ever since then, I've had like not hair pulling, but like not trichotillomania. But I run my hands through my hair a lot, and I have a lot of hair, so it's just I guess I am chatting a lot. Huh? Well, I think we have enough time. Yeah, I think we have enough time since we're doing a misu to do chatting. But I guess I could put it. I feel a little weird though. I don't want to mislead people. If someone was browsing the just chatting, oh hi Dolphin. Okay, and I'll just call you Miracle then. If someone was going through that and they came across this, I think they might be disappointed when we start the game that is the novel, because they're expecting free chat, right? You think I don't like breaking rules. No, my last stream is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, because today is Saturday. I leave on 17th. Okay, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, very early tomorrow. And, well, my regular time, but it is very early. The guessing rules. Okay, fine. I'll try it. If it gets scolded, you have to explain for me. I'll change it. No, it's okay. I will. As your commander, I will take the punishment myself. Okay. I guess it's not a grave sin, right? Yeah. Okay. There you go. I changed it. I'll have more friends for you then. It might be worth it. This is now fighting. Making the rules. Oh yeah. I'm talking about hair. Sorry if I was sleepy, but I just woke up. I can probably tell. I remember my dream today too. That's good. I hadn't been remembering in the past couple of weeks. I was talking about the hair. So since I went to that school, I've had like a habit where I run my hands through my hair a lot, especially when I'm focusing. So I don't think it pulls out too much hair, but I think it's a bad habit to have. So I've tried so many times to break it, and I can't break it. So I thought maybe if I cut it, and then I have a change of scenery through the trip, I'll be able to break it. They say it takes 7 days to form a habit, and 21 days. 21 days to break it. I want to sympathize with you, but I also don't want to out myself. Look how long my hair is. It's unavoidable. Anyways, that's the game. There you go. Okay. I didn't want to look through too much to see what. How It's my least favorite chore, cleaning sheets and making the bed, but I'm gonna clean my room before I leave. Let's both clean our rooms. Go ahead. Let's make a pact. Before we leave, we should clean our rooms together. Anyway, I didn't look into it too much because I didn't want to spoil it, but I think we definitely have enough time. We have enough time. Yeah. Oh, me too. I'm gonna wash my sheets too. I'm just looking around getting an inventory of how dirty it is. It's mostly the desk, the hair, and I need to do my laundry. Otherwise, it's not too dirty. Okay. Now, Katie. Did I block the screen a little? I think it's okay. My alarm's beeping shadows the early morning quiet, and I find myself wondering where to find the motivation to rise. Class is still quite far off, but I agree to run with me in the mornings. I am not interested in running as a hobby, even as a possible life-lengthening exercise. However, I feel obligated to follow through on my promise to me yesterday, so I find myself throwing on some running shorts and a light t-shirt. Cooling air caresses my face as the morning sunshine causes the dew on the grass to sparkle, nearly blinding me at first. As I make my way down the track, an ugly thought strikes me. What if this is some sort of joke that Emmy's playing on me? That surprised me, really? I'd probably do it to the new guy, too. At the very least, I'm sure Emmy and Ren made a bet on whether or not I actually show up. I feel a sense of trepidation as the track comes into view. Is it no audio or is it my... I guess it's just quiet right now. Trepidation. Oh wait, it's yesterday in the event. It's katawa shoujo. It's a reading sim, and I attend the school for disabled people. I have a heart condition. Yeah. Serious arrhythmia. And I'm stuck with Emmy now, even though I wanted a different club because I risked my life running. I didn't know that I'd be stuck with her after that choice, but I was. So I'll play on the kazoo alone. One day. You're late. See that Emmy is already there. What a relief. Not according to my watch. Both are early, in fact. You got me there. Me is sitting on the bleachers decked out in the running gear, waiting somewhat patiently for me. I'm glad you're actually here. I was afraid this was a joke or something. Nah, I never make someone get up early for nothing. Plus, Min owes me 500 yen now. Didn't think you'd actually show up. I knew it. I knew Emmy was on my side at least. We did. But I like the pigtails at least, and it's still fun. And the animation was cool from yesterday. So, it's okay. Maybe once we get to know her better, we'll be happy. This happened. It was the fate of the game after all. He hops off the bleachers and begins stretching out. Remarkably life? Almost like a dancer. I've never heard that word before. This is an example of what we were talking about the other day with having weird words in translated games. Let me look it up. Or maybe I'm stupid. Maybe this is a common word.
Live.
I don't even hear the TH. Just lie. Ends up ungraceful. Let me check a different pronunciation.
Live. Life.
Lies. Live. Okay. Mm, I think maybe this the student council wouldn't be as good. Okay, it's not just me then. Not just me. I'm telling you, these two adjectives especially. She's remarkably lies. Lies. Faint. Lies. Almost like an answer. Okay. I still have to stretch as well, but then realize I don't exactly remember how to stretch properly. It's been ages since I stretched for anything. You don't count my one stint of running last week. Even then, I don't think I actually stretched beforehand. It's back to my long hospital stay rises up again. I can't say I was all active before the hospital stay though, so maybe I'm just being morose. Nikiko says she watches me stretch out. No, Isa. You gotta hold it for longer than that. I'm trying, but it kinda hurts a little. That's because you're out of shape. You gotta get some flexibility in you, like this. Demonstrate me reaches down and puts her through her legs. Unless you have me. I see, is that the sort of thing I should strive for? Of course. Flexibility is important for any runner. You always go faster the more you stretch out. That makes sense to me, but Emmy seems to believe it. That makes no sense to me, but Emmy seems to believe it's true. I guess we could get longer strides more comfortably. But Emmy's helping me to stretch myself out properly. Thank you, Translations, for teaching us new vocabulary. This rapper calling himself Seppo? That's strange. Maybe somebody... Oh, thank you, Miracle, for a musical follow. Thank you. Or somebody else give him the title and he bears it now. Like a badge of honor. God may never know. Oh, I guess it could be a girl rap, but that would make more sense. I can't help but notice that when she thinks about how to explain things to me, her mouth crunches up in concentration. Adorable. Not bad, Isa. Come on, we better start running. We'll start off with just a mile, okay? Wait, didn't it collapse after 2? Maybe in Australia means something else. Sounds fine to me. This shouldn't be too hard, right? I hate the memory of running a mile for gym classes surfaces in my mind. It's been a while for me to run a mile too. I guess I should try. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Emmy's at a pretty good pace and I've fallen behind her. Try to keep up, Kesa. I'll check. Around the first curve incident, though I can already feel my heart rate increasing slightly. The second curve, I've started to breathe through my mouth. Emmy doesn't even seem to be breaking a sweat. But if to punctuate her superiority, turns around and starts running backwards. I saw a video of Michael Phelps teaching someone to swim, and he did this too. That's one of the best sports to watch in the Olympics. It's so much fun, so much hype compared to the others, in my opinion. Which ones do you watch? Or do you watch any of them? I watch swimming and gymnastics, and the winter ones ice skating is great. Yeah, this is really cool some really cool comeback videos from the Olympics. They're very motivational. Ever going somewhere. Maybe it will give you courage. I don't know. I'm not sure it will give me courage. Well, motivation, yeah. Are you doing okay? Is that never better? Oh really? Maybe I should speed up then, Oh no, wouldn't want you to overexert yourself. Every painting using makes the statement less convincing than I had hoped. Every simply smiles and turns around again. You're the bossy, Sal. We'll stay at this pace. I get the feeling that I'm being mocked. If I weren't in such terrible shape, I'd probably feel offended. Really? I thought it was the opposite. You're only offended if it's true. If you're in shape, then you could just keep up with her. Prove along with action. Okay, during the winter. Oh. It's good. Oh yeah, the fast races are good too. How many people do you think got into watching horse races recently from my Musume? Cause that game got pretty big, right? I mean, I think it was popular, but recently I've been seeing it everywhere. Streamers I watch on YouTube and stuff. They're all based on real horses. I think most of them are Japanese horses. I rarely watch any, just the Olympics. And I did gymnastics for a while, so I used to watch that and some other competitions. Just fun, you know. And so I know a lot of the girls who have been there for, a few different ones. So, yeah. Are you a player of it? I click on your face. Oh, I couldn't get you. You saved yourself in time. I played a few gacha games, but I never spent money on them. I like the free characters just fine. I'll look at the ones I like that are like 0.05 from the banner. That's good enough. Oh, I'm not that familiar. I always saw the ones. I think Clock sent one. I think I saw just done on some from streamers. It's kind of what I did with Fate Granddaughter, because it's such a slow start. I played like a couple hours of it and then I don't know, the gameplay wasn't that exciting and I couldn't really get into the narrative at first. But I have a feeling it's one of those things, if you stick with it then you get into it. But that might be the case for all things. Maybe some more than others. In the Fate universe though, I'm okay if I skip out on Fate Go. Buddha Kenshin. Oh, I haven't played in so long, so I don't remember. But I think you're right. I think. I'm not sure. And I don't even remember the pity systems from Genshin, but I know generally what you're talking about, that you're at least guaranteed 1 4-star or 5-star based on whatever. I play Genshin, I only played like 25 hours of Genshin. Yeah. 25, maybe 35. I just find fighting the slimes very, very fun. I think maybe you could play a multiplayer. If you play with friends, it's probably a lot more fun to level up initially. But also the story, I think I have to give it more time though. And there's a certain chapter that it begins to speed up better, but I don't know. Something about playing a game for an undisclosed amount of time, forever until updates stop coming out if you wanna complete it. I don't wanna do that. You know? What is it? I'm not sure if you're the one who told me this. Maybe you're not, but maybe if you wait enough time, you'll forget it and you can experience it again for the first time. Oh, okay. I really like the character designs from that. I'm thinking of the right one. Gacha character designs are some of the best in my opinion. The video game character designs. I think they're really helpful for if you're designing a character yourself. They have such good silhouettes, such distinct silhouettes, so I really like gacha games for that reason. Dailies, book, hype. Oh, yeah, I don't do any more dailies anymore. So, we had to go to friends or what? Just proof of your dedication when you have passion. That's a good thing to remember. I actually don't really like that aspect. Open world. I prefer when it has a reliable ending. It's enclosed off, because I don't want to be around forever. I think because I'm a completionist, so if a game is constantly receiving updates, it's not like just gameplay improvements or balancing, then I can never escape it if I want to complete it. I don't like being tied to a game like that, so I always quit them. Oh, tangents. We have time since we chose this route, but we still don't have too much time. We only have 2 streams to beat this. If I were in such terrible shape, I'd probably feel offended. But if I said off, my breath is coming in ragged gasps. I'm also washing my own sweat. Gross. We're on the curve to start our first lap, and Emmy looks back at me with a grin. Here we go! Takes off at blinding speed while I stubbornly stick to my slower pace. By the time I get to the first turn, she's already rounding the second. As I struggle back across the backstretch, Emmy continues running and catches up to me. Come on, Lisa, you can do it! I answer her, but I'm too focused on getting out of my lungs and ignoring the burning in my leg muscles. Part of me wants to say something like, maybe you can, I'm about to die here. But again, I doubt I can actually form words right now. Oh, I'm trying to... because I'm just chatting, so I'm not a liar. I thought so. I'm just trying to beat this before the 18th because I'm going out of town on the 18th for a couple of weeks. A little bit of a week and a couple of weeks. So I don't want to leave with like an hour left in this game because I'll forget everything. Oh, it's just a family thing. It's not really a fun trip, but we can still have fun on those, I suppose. Thank you. Okay, but again, I doubt I can actually form moods right now. Let me keep pace with me as I run the second turn and cross the finish line. Spin seems to have gotten her sweaty. She caused her shirt to turn slightly translucent. Seems she wears a black sports bra. I feel like I would go for being the sort of guy who stares at a girl's chest, but legs and chest are hurting so badly I can't bring myself to care that much. Not bad for a first effort, yourself. Kind of you to say, so this one shouldn't have any... No, no, just more a bigger toy, that's all. But, no, they're okay. doesn't sound too good either. No, I like them. Emily seems to be, if not at her best, at least breathing a little more heavily than she was before we started running. It must have been the friend that did it. Hey, I gotta get a few more sprints in. You should walk around the track to cool down. Then we can stretch out and we'll be all done, okay? Sounds great. Legs are on fire, my breathing is still heavy, but surprisingly my heart seems to be taking the strain now. Yeah. I think I have been doing a lot better with people recently, so I think it'll be okay. I'm really scared of the airport though. It's been years and years since I went on a plane. But it's okay. It's gonna be fine. People are sleepy at the airport, so they probably won't notice me very much. People are sleepy and stressed out. They don't have time to notice me. They'll be in their own world. Another time for medical science, I suppose. What else? Oh, my heart's doing okay. You should put your hands behind your head. Makes it easier to catch your breath. Frighteningly, she was right. I began to stroll down the track, happy to feel my breath coming back to me. I like how they showing. There's a player that may sprint by me. Watching her run is absolutely fascinating. Not just because she's on prosthetics, that is also interesting. The really interesting thing is the way her face changes. I've seen that before too. I only catch a glimpse of her as she runs by, but I seem to come alive with a sort of fierce joy. Watching people are really into sports but otherwise quite passive is fun. Yeah, I think so. It'll be okay. They're just people and I really like people. It's fine. Yeah. What was it called that guy did it again? It wasn't just do it LOL? I don't know. Oh wait, was it do nothing LOL? Maybe it's not applicable then, never mind. It's as if there's nothing else in the world but her and the track. By the time I've gone to the final stretch, Emmy seems to have finished her sprinting. Breathing heavily now, but she's wearing a satisfied grin on her face. She waves to me cheerfully as I near her. Feeling better, right? Actually, yeah. Do you want to take another lap around with me? I gotta cool down too, you know. Part of me would rather sit down and not move, but something tells me that would be a bad idea. Besides, if I sit down, there may be no getting back up again. Sure, why not? Emily's got her hands behind her head now as well, which makes her seem very relaxed. Listening on her arms are so close, it pulls her t-shirt upwards ever so slightly, so I can see a small strip of her belly. I do my best to act gentleman and not look, but the contrast of her skin against her red running shorts is rather arresting. How do you feel yourself? It's interesting to see through. Well, sort of try to see through the eyes of a guy. Oh. It's very... How do you say? It's very nothing. Not motivating or demotivating. Guess that was the point. About passivity. Surprisingly good, actually. I'm so tired, but it's surprisingly good. Now that I say I realize that's true. Part of me wants to lie down and die, but I feel like I've accomplished something. This is how I'll feel later when I finish my small chores. I gotta lie under the sink for a while. I'm gonna wait until there's sun. I'm really worried there'll be a roach under there. Now what am I supposed to do? It wouldn't fall on my face, right? It wouldn't just fall on me. It wouldn't just let go. If it's right above me. Maybe I'll stick something there first and flashlight and scare off anything that could be in there. It'll be okay. See if I can fix it. It's almost like it goes around my body that persists despite the soreness. Yeah, that's the runner's high. Runner's high? Yeah, something to do with adrenaline. Everything's for a moment as we walk, trying to remember. Oxytocin, dopamine. And she shrugs and grins at me. I don't actually remember. It's a good feeling though, isn't it? Oh. Okay. Why did the music stop? It feels like it's about to turn into, what is it called again? When something cry? Was it Higurashi? It feels like... I think maybe this is where the scene was, but there's no warning in Steam. I don't think there'll be anything, right? Should I cover the screen in case? I opened my mouth to respond shortly before processing what she just said. I checked multiple times. There shouldn't be anything. Let me watch my face for a few moments before bursting into laughter. Sorry, I couldn't resist you. That's too easy. I agree to run with you again. I really thought she was gonna pull out a weapon there. Oh, true. I wasn't considering public decency. Well, I don't know her well enough. Maybe she throws it into the wind. Caution into the wind. But yeah, you're right. Maybe she's like, too easy. Should have considered that. We should have doubled down. In the future. Why did I come with you again? I'm just so sorry. She takes a hold of my form and tilts it, allowing her to get a much better view on my watch. Face changes the moment she sees the time. Oh no! Better get a move on yourself. That is in an hour and I need to shower. I should probably do that as well. I need to see the nurse too. Maybe they'll write me a note for being late. Why do you need to see the nurse? Let me point to prosthetics as if that would explain their racing. No. It's important to check for irritation. You know, from sweat or friction or anything. They do seem like they've known each other a while. I guess she's been going to school for a long time and the same nurse has been there. Or maybe they knew each other before. I may only go after practice, but I guess she makes friends easily. Maybe the same thing for staff. Okay, what at time? I spilled the whole thing and I choked on my water. It was mostly full too. Now the floor is wet. I'm gonna go get paper towels. Okay. Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. The floor was feeling hot anyway. I'm sure he appreciates it. I forgot to put on my Be Right Back screen, so I've just been staring at you menacing me. I've just been... That's okay. At least some of it got caught in the bag. Because I had trash on the floor. So, I caught some of it. Maybe it was lucky that I've been messy a little recently. And... it's better than last time. My last spill, I spilled water. Same thing, I spilled it all over my clean clothes. And then they still have my body. Even though I tried to take out all the wet ones, but still, so... it was from the same circumstance. Maybe I should put my water somewhere else. Maybe I'm not gauging the distance right. I use the towel instead of paper towels since I'm doing the dishes. The laundry soon anyway, so I don't use paper towels. Yeah, I put in the dishwasher. Normally I only go after practice, but if we're gonna be doing these morning ones, I guess I'll see him twice a day. Wait, Tommy has only just started doing these ones since I showed up. It's more convenient for you to run with me at a later time. Don't be silly. I mean to start running in the morning for a while now. I thought she was already doing this too. You probably won the staring contest. But when I have a real model, you're done for. Staring contests are my bread and butter. My jam. My jelly and jam and peanut butter. I can really hold it for a long time. If I didn't have a partner to run with, I'd be less likely to keep up a routine. It's always hard to pull off a commitment if you're gonna let someone else down, you know? I do. So you'll be my running partner for the mornings. Both need exercise. It all works out, don't you think? Yeah, perfect. Does it have to be me though? I guess I can't complain too much. Emmy's pretty fun to hang out with. And she's right, I do need to exercise. I do need the exercise. Yeah. Doctor's orders even. Maybe it's a quick goodbye to me. Wait, Emma, come have lunch with us, okay? Goodbye, Hanako. What? Don't you know the meal in the middle of the day? Come have it with us. Where? I like the rooftop the best too, so I guess we want something. Rooftop, when likes it up there? When? Lunchtime, when else? That was a silly question. I thought that was a silly question too. But I sort of felt the need to ask all three for completeness' sake. And we love sanguines. I don't think I've seen a girl smile so much before. Not bad, Isa. See ya! With that, she takes off like a shot for the school building. I guess she's gonna see the nurse first. I don't think there's... Wait, I hope there's no, Kenji today. I go back to my room and hop in the shower, only to find that the water takes a while to heat up. Shock of the cold water nearly kills me. I managed to warm the water up and spend some quality time feeling my muscles loosen. Not surprising it feels least bothered by the run. I suppose that's a good thing, even if it does make me feel like a bit of a wuss. I mean, at least I have excuse beyond them, out of shape if my heart were bothering me. Cause I have to keep this running thing up, otherwise I'm sure Amy won't let me hear the end of it. It's only after I got out and dried myself off that I realized that I've only 10 minutes left to put my clothes on and get to class. Crap. And then the clock finally set me free from the tedium of yet another fun-filled class. I wonder how far we are. I want to check, but I don't want to spoil if there's a big event with her, you know. Surely we can finish this in 2 days. Getting up from my seat proves to be more of a problem than I anticipated. My legs are killing me from the morning sun. Maybe doing these with Emmy isn't such a hard idea after all. Still, the run's giving me a hell of an appetite. I'm halfway down the hallway to the cafeteria when I remember that I got my lunch with me. My parents offered to provide me with some prepackaged stuff when I moved in, and a good thing too. The hallway is packed with students headed for the cafeteria. Going back is like swimming upstream, but I've got an appointment to keep on the rooftop. It takes me a moment to find the staircase leading to the rooftop, but I'm willing to bet that the main room been up there by now anyway. In fact, I think I saw me among the bodies in the hallway headed for the cafeteria. I step out of the door to the roof and take a deep breath. The fresh air blowing against my face and body almost makes my legs hurt less. Maybe if I'm upside down. Part of me wants to be surprised everyone's already up here. What's that going to accomplish? Things in the clouds. Didn't you just look at them right side up? Then most eyes in something approaching exasperation. And I wouldn't get a new perspective. Is upside down really a new perspective? Aha! That caught her off guard. It looks expensive. You may have a point. Maybe sideways? As when I stand on the bench to look at the sky, I give up. Fortunately, I made choose that moment to burst through the door carrying 2 bags. Oh, the backpack is nice. It'd be fun to try. Yeah, I was actually just thinking if I do a cooking stream ever, we should make a bento. That would be fun. They always look so good and colorful, and I want to make those like cool things. Yeah, and you can even get the metal things to stamp shapes, flowers out of the carrots. That would be fun. I'm not exactly bento boxes, but I have glass Tupperware with rabbits on them, so I could use that. I need to buy a box for everything. Okay. Fortunately, I made chooses that moment to burst through the door carrying 2 packs. Then he takes the door off the hinges. Sorry it took me so long. There are a ton of people in line. Yeah, you can see my mad chopping skills. I have strategies for different vegetables. I still haven't bought a good knife though. When I move, I'm gonna buy a good knife. I tried to buy one, but it didn't come for a month and a half, and so I just ended up canceling it. But yeah. Actually, it was longer than that. I think it was 2 months. No, it's important. Even this is not important. It's the quality of the chop. Yeah, I was thinking we could try to do that too, from different places. You're supposed to, I know you're supposed to curl your hand up, and when you're holding it, you're supposed to curl your hand up and have the knife run against your knuckle, but I've never found that to be a comfortable or steady position. It stops you from cutting your fingers. I don't do it all the way. Just a bit. Just a bit. I just put my fingers in a little bit. But some things are really hard to hold like that, so you have to risk it. Got that. Stops the bag in front of her and takes a seat on the bench next to her. You buy Ren's lunch for her? Sometimes, yeah. I'd have Ren buy my lunch for me in return, but I'm not sure how she'd carry it. Plus, I'd never buy her lunch. Everyone's offended by Emmy's comments, doesn't show it. Emmy sniffs. How ungrateful of you. I'm not sure whether the two are joking with one another if I'm witnessing the beginnings of a cat fight. Two girls stare at one another for a few tense moments before breaking into smiles. Hey Emmy, do you think being upside down is a new perspective on things? What else could it be? Didn't I already have this conversation? Emmy looks thoughtful, apparently giving the question some thought. After a deep and profound pause, she speaks. I have no idea. Well, at least she's as lost as I am. Hey, sir, you're coming to track me, right? Question comes out of the blue and catches me off guard. I don't know yet. Honestly, so after I went through all the trouble of letting you run with me in the morning, you won't even show up at my track meet? Wasn't she the one that asked me to run with her? Actually, she didn't even give me a choice in the matter. Wait, no, I didn't say that. Speaking of things I want to make, I think I mentioned this, but maybe I could make mochi. Mochi or dango. I looked up the difference a while ago. I think it's just the preparation method. Although maybe I would butcher it the first time. But that doesn't matter. As long as you try your best. To do a good job. Get good and authentic. But, I could look into things. Maybe sweets. Maybe we could do sweets from different countries since I can't make a lot of the main dishes. Cause meat, but maybe we could do desserts from lots of countries one day. Most of them, I mean, I think almost all of them would be fine to have in their true form. Yeah. And I have a huge sweet tooth. Although I probably shouldn't eat too much sugar. For a one-time thing, maybe. Yeah. She beams at me as if I just agreed to give her $1 million. So you will come after all. That's great. I didn't say that either. I'll be going too, so I'll make sure he comes at me. Good idea, Rin. Maybe we can get some food or something after the meet's over. I feel like I've been conned, but not by these two. More like by some outside force pushing me irrevocably towards my destiny. Maybe I shouldn't read books that feature conspiracy theories so heavily. Otherwise, I might wind up sounding like Kenji. Still, I suppose I've got to show up now. I don't think I could stand against both of them being disappointed. I never hear the end of it. When is it again? Next week, silly. I just told you a few days ago. No, you didn't. I forgot? Well, you won't forget to come though, will you? Of course I won't. I'll even make a note on my calendar or something. Written on sagely. That's probably a good idea, you know. Unless time changes its course. I can do that? Then gives a non-committal shrug. Hasn't yet, but you never know. This time it's Emmy who gives a shrug. Well, it can't be helped if it happens. Not unless you're a time traveler or something. I don't actually think that could happen, do you? I don't think we do we? Ren shrugs again. That seems to be her default response for everything. I suppose not, but I reserve the right to change my opinion at a moment's notice. Ren, this statement makes a disturbing amount of sense. The fact that I realize this now frightens me a bit. Disturbing. Disturbing. I don't feel disturbed. I wonder if Emmy gets this feeling all the time. If she does, she's not showing it though. Emmy merely nods. As expected. What's that supposed to mean? This time it's Emmy who shrugs. Like she's using Rin's own weapons against her. Your response is the sort of thing I expect from you, that's all. Am I really that predictable? Emmy's smile seems to border on gloating. No, it's just your unpredictability is pretty predictable. Oh, that's alright then. I don't get the chance to see whether Rin's being serious or not as the bell rings. I didn't notice lunch period slipping by at all. Hanging out with these two is far too interesting. Emmy jumps, a look of panic on her face. Oh no! I need to stop by my room to pick up my notebook for the next class. Do you wish you had a time machine now? Don't you wish you had a time machine now? Rin seems rather smug as she delivers this line, like she just won an argument. Emmy ignores Rin's comment. Hi, Sal, but could you make sure our garbage gets thrown away? I usually clean it myself, but I've got to run. Sure, no problem. Emmy darts away with an urgency I'm starting to expect from her. I don't bother asking Rin why she couldn't help. She already seemed to be preoccupied with something else entirely as she wanders off. Well, how is she holding? Are we expecting her to wear the garbage on her feet? I don't know. Maybe she's talking about him. I'm talking about Emmy. No, I guess not. She's probably used to Emmy taking care of cleanup, and for some reason I doubt Emmy's ever raised the issue with her. Cleaning up from lunch doesn't take long, so I have plenty of time to toss her garbage and get to class. Misha greets me with a wave and a devious grin as I walk through the door. Didn't see you in the cafeteria, Hitan. Yeah, I decided it'd be too crowded there. Misha's grin gets even wider. Oh really? Sure you weren't participating in a listen rendezvous? What are you talking about? You on the roof, right? Both Rin and Emmy no less. You Casanova, you. We just had lunch, that's all. Misha burst into laughter, drawing the attention of several of my classmates. Wahahaha. You're so adorable when you bust like that, Ichan. Give me a conspiratorial wink. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. There's no secret. Oh? Misha seems disappointed and burns up again. Time will tell. I don't know what she's talking about. Blessedly our teacher comes in and the class starts. Another day of class has finally dragged itself to a close. Unexpectedly, I managed to stay awake for the whole day. I'm pretty sure that counts as a miracle. I'm just thinking now that maybe the person I go to the festival with is the one that I end up with. Because if you break up all of the sections, the duos, I think the festival would have been too much for the last duo, so maybe that's what it was. We'll see. I'm definitely gonna play Hanako Swap by myself. Alex seemed willing to stand up for a moment. Guess the one took a lot out of me. Let me scoot in. Yeah, okay. Head down the hallway and make my way to my room. I sit down and half-heartedly chip away at my homework for a while. Feeling like a lodger began a particularly unsavory carcass. It knows that this is what it eats, but it's not sure that it shouldn't be ordering takeout instead. I don't think I can take this, but it's important to get my work done. Now let's see, what was I supposed to be looking over again? I know it's a losing battle, but I fight it anyway. Halfway through my math homework, I put my pencil down. Looking over, okay. Yeah. At least that's my sense. So, although if it were a normal dating game, I would expect that you would get one kimono shot of everyone, but there is no kimono. Maybe for a different person, but there didn't seem to be anyone dressed like that in the background. I don't know. Maybe you don't do that for school festival. Maybe only for the big ones, the big community ones. Yeah. This isn't working. Need a distraction. Watching my options for distractions are rather slim. I'm in the mood to read right now. Kenji is unusually out of his room at the moment. If it were like K-dramas, then also why the girl is looking up in the sky and saying, "It's beautiful." The guy's looking at her face and saying, "Yes, it is." That's happened in like five of the shows I've watched. They're all stealing each other's homework. But it's okay. The answer is correct, so. I'm surprised that we're looking at Kenji as a viable option for companionship in this game, but whatever Hisa likes. If I go to student council, I might just end up working for those two. Oh, wait, maybe I'm gonna visit Hanako in the library? Nobody knows where everyone else is, except for... I suppose that's an option. Oh. I have to stop dreaming. My chances with Hanako in this timeline are gone. It's okay. It means that all routes lead to a completed Emmy run. That suits it well. An Emmy run, yeah. I got my shoes head for the track. Emmy's probably down there. I should say... let me save sleep. Is this one called? Questions that need answering. Maybe a confession scene already. Okay, a drink of water that I will not spill. No spilling. Okay. Track practice is just ending as I arrive at the track. Sun's beginning to dip low in the sky. Has it really gone that late already? What are you doing down here, Isa? Come to spy on me, have you? I give a shrug. To be honest, I'm not sure why I'm down here. I didn't have anything better to do. Figure that's about right. Is that what he said? At the moment, I'm the only person I can think of who could visit. So I'm your last resort, am I? nobody cool around, so you just go see Emmy. Is that what you saw? She looks angry. Thanks for some teasing of my own presented self. Actually, yeah, I guess you are. I pets are being nice to give the maximum amount of puppy dog resemblance? Yes. Kidding, I was kidding. So you are down here to stalk me. Wait, what? That's not what I meant. Why would I stalk you anyway? It's not like you require stalking. If you're not sleeper in class, you're down here, right? I mean, I've said this comment. Well, you're not wrong, I suppose, but you forgot about eating. I do that too, you know. I'm not conceding the point. Plus, I hang out with friends sometimes too, so really I might take some effort to stalk. And they're fast. Stalkers have a hard time keeping up. What do you two do together anyway? You seem to have a lot in common. She puts her hands on her hips and assumes a superior air. That's what you think. I've got all sorts of hidden hobbies, you know? Oh really? Like what? She puts her head to one side. She's trying to remember what she does in her free time. Well, when I go out shopping sometimes. I guess that makes sense. I'm musical after all. But Rin comes with you? Usually swing by the art supply store. So she likes the music store that sells all kinds of weird sounding stuff. She said it helps focus her. That makes a little more sense. I see. Any other hidden hobbies? Let me wax a finger at me. No. Why would I go and reveal all my dark secrets to you? We hardly know one another. Somehow I think that's all that Emmy has in the way of hobbies. So I don't think my question's been answered. Even if you do have a few hobbies, I still don't see why you hang out with Rin so much. I mean, she's kind of weird, isn't she? Why are we saying that about her friend? And she's not weird. This comment... I guess it's okay if she takes it lightly. This comment causes Emmy to laugh loudly. Oh, I guess she's okay with it. Now that I think about it, Rin would probably be okay with it too. Still, she'd say that behind her back. It's an understatement of the year. So why? I mean, you're a lot better at conversation stuff, so I figure you hang out with a lot of people, but I think I've only ever seen you with Rin. Emmy seems unusually defensive. Hey, I hang out with plenty of people that I'm in. You just don't see me doing it because I'm not in your classes. Okay, but that... I'm a bit confused about... Why do we care that she's friends with Rin? They seem to like each other. I don't know. Okay, but this doesn't explain why you hang out with Rin. I'm not even sure why I want to know this. I guess it's because Intro's so strange. Emmy shrugs, looking for a moment very Rin-ish. It's because we have similar outlooks. If you would ask me the least likely answer to my question, that would be it. Oh, this is not her. If you would ask me the least likely answer to my question, that would be it. What do you mean? It's like... Okay, Rin paints and stuff, right? Yes? I'm not sure where this is going. Well, I run. And that's why we're similar. You lost me. They're both dedicated to their passions. Emmy frowned as if trying to figure out her answer. Or maybe it's that we do things for the same reasons. Huh? You know, we follow our passions. You're passionate about running and Rin's passionate about art, is that it? Well, sort of. Let me think. Rin explained it to me once, but I don't know how much of it I followed. Not surprising. I think any explanation from Rin would probably confuse anyone. Because we both chase after an extreme. Like she's always trying to find a new way to show a particular feeling or something. And I run because of the feeling I get from it. And since we don't allow ourselves to be so done by anything, we make a connection based on that. What do you mean so done by anything? Emmy looks surprised and points to her legs. You know, because I'm a runner, and Rin's a painter, even without arms. We respect each other's determination. And that's why we hang out. I think. I'm not sure that made any sense to me, but Emily's sheepish expression is not sure about it either. Honestly, it's not something I think about much. We just get along. I think that's all that really matters. Suppose she's got a point there. Another question strikes me since I've got nothing better to do. I ask it. So, what got you into running anyway? I haven't been running since I was really little. My dad was a runner, and so as soon as I could walk, he started teaching me how to run. It was our father-daughter thing, you know? Our mutual hobby. Shadow crosses her face, and I'm shocked to see her looking sad. Did something happen between them? And I don't have a lot of time left. Sorry, but I've got to get a few more laps in before I go see the nurse. She races off around the track, hair streaming in the wind. Seems to me she's going a lot faster than she was this morning. As she runs the track, I catch a glimpse of her face. It's much the same as it was in the morning, but her eyes seem to have taken on harder edge. Guess she's right. I really don't know much about her. I watch her run for a little while and then stand up to head back to my room. Hey! Spots me leaving and waits to catch my attention. Don't forget, same time tomorrow morning. Got it? Got it. I head back to my room. Homework beckons. I can't sleep. Body's tired, but my mind is kept awake, staring at the ceiling in the hollow darkness of my room. I grasp desperately for a thread of thought, hoping that I can run my brain into the ground. All I can think of is how I can't think of anything. This is not productive at all. I wonder if this is a side effect of what I... I wonder if this is a side effect of my medication, though it seems odd for it to take so long to show up. Then again, maybe I'm just not as used to my new surroundings as I'd like to think. I don't know, but for whatever reason I'm awake and I shouldn't be. This is ridiculous. Knowing my body's stiffness, I get out of bed and look at my clock. 1 in the morning. Last time I checked it was only 1, so maybe I slept a little. I don't know. I throw on some clothes and head out of my room. A walk might do some good. Will we find out in the night? Does you run at night too? I'm surprised at how chilly it is compared to the relative warmth of the day. I can almost see my breath as I wander the campus, waiting for the sun to come up or for me to fall asleep. They didn't hear. Outside, I guess so. Except he has a lot of interest. Maybe he differs with us in that way. And friends. Oh wait, actually, why did they do me to that? I don't know that. I'm sure you have friends. I was talking about myself. Oh, why did I give you that fate? At this point, the option works for me. No, you're right. Vampiric enough. I find myself at the track, but for the first time I'm not out running. Suppose that makes sense. It's too early even for her. The bleacher seats are cold, but at this point I welcome the sensation. The sun is starting to show its face over the horizon, and I know with an awful certainty that I'll get no more sleep tonight. They count, I think. The sun's steadily strengthening rays start to warm me up, and I watch the dew on the ground begin to steam slightly. Oh, I've never really seen that. Maybe I've seen it a little bit. It might comes down a little. Someone's shaking me. Hey, wake up! Huh? I guess I fell asleep after. What are you doing out here? You're gonna catch a cold or something. I open my eyes and I'm confronted by Emmy, who bends over with a worried expression. I'm still a little groggy, so my response comes out in a mumble. Couldn't sleep. What's this uncommon? Sounds like something Min would say. I shrug, feeling the stiffness that comes with sleeping on a bench for a few hours. Is it? I wouldn't know. My grins out on my somewhat cranky response. So couldn't sleep, eh? Obviously we need to run you harder today. Even though I've only known her for about a week, this seems very Emi's response to the problem. My body was pretty exhausted after yesterday. I was just racing, that's all. I don't see the difference. If you run hard enough, your brain will get tired too. I'm seriously questioning the wisdom of doing this first thing in the morning. I don't know if my grades will be able to handle me tiring my brain out like that. Emi pulls me up from the bleachers with surprising strength for someone her size. Now come on, Isao, we have work to do. I don't actually know if I'm up to do this today, to be honest. I obviously didn't get much sleep, and what sleep I got was on the bleachers. I don't know, should I really be running? Emi glares at me. Good heavens. What are you talking about? Of course you should be running. How else do you expect to work out the kinks? You've been sleeping on the bleachers for heaven's sake. The best way to get that soreness out is to run around a little. Stop hiding in the bleachers and get down here. There's no arguing that. I'm pretty sure she'd kill me if I didn't do as she said. I get to my feet and hop down to the track. And this warming things up rather nicely, I think. Me and I begin to stretch out, and I find myself once again hard pressed not to stare. And this is how I have to wake up every day. I might be able to get used to this. You know, Isao, it's not polite to stare. I wasn't staring, I swear. He raises an eyebrow and considers me for a minute, as if evaluating my response. There's a brief moment where I'm afraid for my life. Then she smiles and laughs, shaking her head slowly. Honestly, you didn't have to deny it so strenuously. In response, I clap my hands together and go for a change of subject. So, that's enough stretching, right? Emi gives a casual stroke. Do you feel stretched? That's really how you tell. Well, I do feel up to the run, if that's what she means. I feel ready to go. Same as yesterday, okay? We'll just run for a mile at a steady pace. Don't worry about going really fast. Just worry about keeping the pace. Got it? You're the boss. Emi grins again and we take off around the track. I think I'm going to die. I'm not even done with the first lap and my legs are on fire. My breath is coming in ragged gasps. I can feel sweat pouring down my brow. I'm only just now around to the second turn. Come on, Isao, you got 3 more laps to go. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I think I might have. Somehow we're on the second lap, and Mi's not even sweating. How can she do this so effortlessly? For some reason I'm still moving. Like a machine. Third lap, what happened to the second? Almost there, Isao. Liar, you've got another 2. Nothing to be done. I can't do this. Emi rolls around and begins running backwards. This is a mask of anger that surprises me. Never say that. If you say that, you've already lost. Keep moving. If you're alive, you can keep moving, damn it. Oh, Ingrid. On the 4th lap now. He really seems to want me to keep going. Legs move. Move. They feel so sluggish. I'm in mud, or molasses, or tar. Can't go on. I'll go on. Final stretches out. Give it all you've got. I pump my legs as fast as they'll go. I keep refusing to obey my commands. Somehow I keep moving. Somehow I finish. That's it, Isao. I knew you had it in you. Finger at me showed a lap ago is gone, replaced with pride. It's positively radiant, like she just won a gold medal or something. I I could just stop and fall on my hands and knees, gasping for air. Heart's pounding far harder than it has in a long time. I don't think it's done this since... Oh god. Please slow down, heart. Just slow down, stop racing. I cough and for some reason I feel a grin crossing my face. This is how I die, huh? Trying to stay healthy? How ironic. I'm all ready to give up right there. But then I feel my heart slow down. The hands go under my arms and tug upwards. I look up and see Emmy standing over me with a mixture of delight and worry. On your feet. Come on, you'll never catch your breath that way. We really should be taking rest days, especially given our condition. Everyone should be taking rest days. I guess it's too fun running with Emmy. Somehow I managed to stand. I try to raise my arms above my head, but they feel like lead. So I walk here on the track while Emmy keeps close to me like she's afraid I'll fall over or something. She may not be far off. I feel terrible and say so. Emmy laughs. But you finished, didn't you? You said you couldn't, but you did. Isn't that worth it? I'm not sure. I don't really have the breath to say so. That small grin I felt on my face earlier hasn't left. So what if my heart's weak? Still survived this morning. Maybe I'll survive tomorrow too. As soon as it becomes apparent that I'm not gonna kill over, Emmy takes off on her sprint. I don't know how the hell she can manage a sprint after running a mile, but I guess she's in much better shape than me. Once again, as I walk down the track, I can't help watching Emmy sprint. It's weird, but it's like she's a different person when she's pushing herself. Last time I noticed her eyes, but this time I notice it's her mouth that catches my attention. She's not wearing her normal grin. She's still smiling, but there's a tightness to it. It's almost grim, like she's fighting a losing battle, but doesn't care. She to be running harder, like she did yesterday. So I just try to put on her face, but she keeps going. Mouth finally opens as she can no longer get enough air through her nose. And she passes me once more, legs pumping, arms swinging in time, her lips slightly parted. She looks beautiful. After we've both taken some laps on the track to cool down, Emmy changes back to her usual self. Transformation I saw in her is gone. Not bad today, Isa. There's almost admiration in her voice. What do you mean? I would have stopped if you hadn't yelled at me. Emmy colors a little, seeming embarrassed about her outburst. Sorry about that, I just can't stand to see people give up. Especially about something like this. Saying I can't go on is silly when you're obviously going on while you're saying it. That's what this is all about. Not saying silly things. Emmy sticks her tongue out at me. Idiot, I mean showing that you're alive. Showing I'm alive, huh? Didn't know it had to be so painful. This felt pretty good despite that. Besides, this is one of the hardest days. What do you mean? Whenever you start a workout, it's difficult the first day, really hard the second day, and then the third day is easier. Divided by the rule of the cup. You get this is really hard, but the papa busting less. This will eventually get really easy, huh? Yeah, of course. But then you have to increase the difficulty or you'll never get ahead. You just get complacent and lose a sense of accomplishment. After more than just 4 laps, huh? Yep, but not for a while. Have to be careful, you know? That strikes at me and her face lights up. Got it. Oh, you can come with me to see the nurse. That way, you won't fall over dead or anything. Charming. When? Right now, of course. Need a shower and everything, right? we don't have much time then. Grabbing my hands off, pulling me along with her. My goodness, we're in a hurry today, aren't you and me? Oh wait, the nurse had a deep voice. My goodness. Oh wait, did you have a funny voice? No, just say. My goodness, but you're in a hurry today, aren't you and me? I have no idea how we got into the nurse's office so fast, but here we are. Nurse grins at me and seems to completely ignore me. Got plenty of time to take a shower and get to class, you know. No need to run through the hallways like that. See you coming a while away. Somehow it doesn't seem like he's actually scolding at me at all. Like this sort of routine between the two of them. Emmy does a palpable imitation of remorse. I'm sorry, I won't ever do it again. The nurse and Emmy both laugh at some private joke. They really are close. Suddenly it seems that he notices me. Ah, hello, Isao. What brings you here? Why did I make him so lifeless? He has a smile, he should sound like it. How do I have a smiley voice but deep? What brings you here? I think that was the same thing as I just did. I don't know. I've been sad if she joined me on my morning runs. It's hard to explain, but Emmy cuts me off. I saw him when he delivers you so he doesn't die or anything. This raises eyebrows in mock horror. Yes, that would certainly put me out of a job fast, wouldn't it? Well then, Isao, let's have a look at you. Let the bear show with you. I'm suddenly very conscious of the fact that Emmy's in the room with me and blush in spite of myself. The nurse seems to sense my discomfort, but it only seems to amuse him. A bit shy, are we? He makes an apologetic bow to Emmy. Sorry, Emmy. Oh wait, sorry, Emmy. Try to give you a facial, but doesn't seem to have worked. They have an interesting relationship. Emmy stiffens slightly and fires a look of annoyance at him. You're a jerk. Emmy bows to me apologetically. Only outside, okay, Isa? I begin to stammer that it's not really a big deal. She doesn't have to leave, but she's already at the door and the nurse is laughing as she watches her go. Still got it, huh? I don't follow. Laughs again like he's in on some joke that's over my head. I can still get her flustered. It's a competition of sorts we've had going on for a while now. That sounds incredibly sinister to me, and it seems as if the nurse realizes that too. It really does seem like they're family friends, at least. He's a family friend? That sounds a lot worse than actually is, come to think of it. I wasn't gonna say anything. No, you're right. I should fully even so I don't get the wrong idea. I'm actually relatively new here, you see. I got hired the same year Emmy started going here. Before that I worked with Emmy during her initial rehab following her accident. I knew they had prior history. Hold on, what? We had to amputate her legs after a really nasty car wreck. I nearly killed her and succeeded. He shuts up abruptly. I blink at receiving this unexpected piece of news, so it's not my place to say. Anyway, we've known each other for quite a while. It was a slightly more familiar relationship than strictly professional. He seemed embarrassed, like he's done something stupid. I guess he's really worried about that. I wave a hand at him to know it's not a big deal. Don't worry, sir. I promise I'm gonna be discreet. I had been wondering about what caused Emmy to lose her legs, and that was one of the scenarios I thought of. There are only so many ways that it could have happened, but actually hearing about the facts is still a little shocking. Oh, thanks. You're a good kitty, Sal. I can see why Emmy became friends with you. It's quite indomitable, you know. What do you mean? You didn't see her learning to walk. She'd go for so much longer than the others in the hospital. She refused to quit. Normally it takes years to get to the point where you can even think about running again. Emmy did it all in about a year. It almost seems part of her, like a father watches his daughter win a competition or something. Now she'd probably have done it faster if not for the fact we wouldn't let her. Recently I saw... Oh. You mean the gamer's low volume? Or me? Should I... I think the mic is maximum. Wouldn't let her? Why not? Because she'd go for so long that her legs would start bleeding where they met her prosthetics. It's a real concern. That's why she comes by every day after she runs. Oh, it's a dating sim, and the music was always sometimes. My stomach growling. It's called Katawa shoujo, and it's just a dating sim, and right now, won the Emmy pass. So, I don't think we have too much left, but we have a heart condition, and there are a lot of students here. We're getting used to going to a disabled school. Yeah. Say nothing of the risk of infection. Oh, this is him. Say nothing of the risk of infection if her legs get cut up and her prosthetics are dirty. But enough about that. We don't get you on your way soon, and everything will up to something. As he says as he gives the link and begins checking my heartbeat. The stethoscope is way too cold. You really should have heated up or something before you used it. Yeah, I think you summed it up better than I did. And I went to the doctor. I told you this 2 days ago. They did the stethoscope through my shirt. I didn't have to take off my shirt. Maybe if it's thin enough. Oh. Yeah, I've gotten it before. It's the volume thing. Sorry. I mean, my mic really is max volume. I guess this game could be a little bit more. Eep. After a few moments, he leans back satisfied. I'll try to move closer. Well, you sound pretty good to me, so... Didn't have any chest pains while you were running, did you? No, not really. I had some trouble catching my breath though, and my heart was racing by the end too. Nurse friends always say this, but then shrugs. Probably just because you're out of shape, but if you don't improve, you should let me know, okay? Don't push yourself too much, and of course if you have any chest pains, come to me immediately, right? I put my shirt back on and Nurse leans out of the doorway to calling on me. Really? I know what I can do. Maybe I missed signs. What took you so long? Now I'm gonna be late. Nurse gives me a significant look. I was just sluicing his hair, that's all. What? Come on. What have I told you about sluicing my friends? This is interesting. You don't expect teachers to... I don't know. I'm not that good at tech stuff. I don't know how to give you advice. I don't know. Oh, so I think there's something I was gonna say, but that's okay. I expected me to be shocked by this, but instead she seems merely annoyed, scolding us as if we were a child stealing cookies. I think I was gonna say something like teachers usually don't joke about this kind of thing, but I guess fictional teachers can. I'm gonna try hard not to blush at the nurse's innuendo. Try not to do it again though. Do it again though. I fear young Esau may be lost to female gender forever. not freaking likely. I didn't mean to say that it wasn't necessarily a Grammy for mom bursting into laughter again. Told you it was funny, didn't I? Okay. It is, right? Sorry. Wait, can you hear me at all? I don't know how to change the volume. I just... the gain really is high. I put the words on YouTube. I use a volume booster too to do that. I don't know what else I can do. Sorry. I don't... I guess I may just talk to Ness about a lot of stuff. If you could hear them there. Oh no. Even you have to have me on max. Oh. Well. Really sorry, I should podcast. What about the Twitch side? True, but what if the game has a really loud noise all of a sudden? What about when we play horror games? Your jump scare is gonna be ear damage. Hearing damage, that's your jump scare surprise. Just now? Okay. Was I doing anything different? Maybe more direct? No, don't say that. You have to take care of your hearing. Also, for normal volume stuff, try not to listen to it above, I think a doctor said 60% to preserve your hearing. I always do that. Later on in life, you will be happy that you did so. I think, how does hearing damage work? Is it the hair? Fibers? They get damaged, they're sensitive. Let me look it up. I gotta know. Where is it? Where is it? Lice. How does hearing loss occur? Is there something about... Oh yeah, that's it. Hair cells. That's why hair is in my head. Some of the hair cells in the cochlea, I think that's how you say, are damaged. The pictures here is funny. It looks like we have a cell inside our brain. I know there's like a thing that looks like a bell system. Underspin the tiny head too much. Nikia. Are you joking? I think you're joking. Wait, never mind. No, you're joking. I think I have to look into it more. This is interesting. I know there's a chart you can consult to see likelihood of hair damage. Oh, I see. I used to, in middle school, I used to fall asleep to metal, but I don't do that any longer. So I think my hearing's okay. That's one of the scariest things, I think, to me about joining the army, being yelled at all the time. Really don't like yelling. But It's not too late. Don't just throw caution to the wind because you have a little bit of damage. Try to put the volume down a little. You don't want to lose it completely. And if you lose your hearing, then other things are affected. Your balance. Right? Am I thinking of... I think so. Good. Okay. Had to make sure. True. I always assumed that you would have both earplugs and ear covers. But that's true. Something similar. I think when we were playing, what was the game called? The monster game. We were talking about damage from being in war zones, hearing damage. What was the answer to that? Someone looked it up for me after. Did they say? Oh, I think I remember. They said that they have ear protections that you still hear the people in your group, squad, platoon, company. I'm sure. Okay, back to this. Okay, need a shower. Copy's got a point. It looks like I've only got a half hour. Thanks for your time. I'll see you later, Emily. I dash out of the room as the nurse begins to remove Emmy's prosthetics. As I head down the hallway, I can barely hear his voice drifting after me. Emmy, you've got to be more careful. I make it back to my room and shower in record time. It occurs to me that I've already been up for 4 hours, and class hasn't even started. I'm sorry. Bye. I typed it, so just in case you can hear anything. Sorry, I don't know. It probably is me to some degree, but vulnerable sounds. Yeah, that's pretty cool technology. Back to this. I really want to look how far we are. No, I feel bad. Because I've gone there a few times. So I don't think it's just his computer. It must be that some computers I'm just completely gone to. I'm just completely... It's hopeless. I may get back to my room and shower in record time. Occurs to me that I've already been up for 4 hours and class hasn't even started yet. It's gonna be a really, really long day. I hope I don't fall asleep in class. A good place to save if we're pretty close to the end. But it still feels like we're so new in this relationship, right? What would the end be? Just a confession? Maybe it's the devices. Maybe some devices just have less sensitive audio systems, I guess? I don't know. Seem to me. Okay. I'm gonna look up where we are, maybe. Let me see. Oh, I tapped too much. Let me save here. Save. New save state. Okay. Track meeting. Let's see where track meeting is. Katawa, shoujo. Emmy, wood. There's a walkthrough. Oh. Okay, so we did. I think there's still quite a bit left. spoiled a tiny bit of it, but we have still Act 3 and Act 4. So, maybe a YouTube video? I'm too slow of a reader, but we have to finish this. We have to. I can't leave it half finished. I mean, you saw my speed. I think you were there. You saw my speed reading in Sherlock. I can do it. Maybe we'll speed read through the unimportant dialogue. Yeah. Maybe. The morning sunlight streaming through my window wakes me up inside of my alarm and I realize that it must be Sunday. Emily's kindly ordained to give me weekends off for my morning runs. I don't actually know if I woke up at all yesterday, but I just slept through the entire day. My ex-boyfriend protests as I levered myself out of bed. All this running has really taken it out of me. So I can't deny the fact that Emily wasn't lying to me. It's all gone a little easier. I've been worried that the runs would start to wear on my nerves, but thus far I haven't minded them as much. Well, it's only been a week. I suppose there's plenty of time for me to start turning the sound of my alarm in the morning. Not that I could ever skip out now. As Emily said, it's hard to stop the routine when there's another person, and frankly I don't think I'm equipped to deal with a disappointed Emily. She'd probably give me those puppy dog eyes and I'd feel terrible about myself, which reminds me, wasn't I supposed to be somewhere today? On the track meet. Hey, you're coming to my track meet on Sunday, right? What am I talking about? Of course you are. Right? Those puppy dog eyes again. Of course I'm going. I owe you, right? Exactly, so don't forget, okay? Crap, Emmy's track meet. I better get a move on if I don't want to miss her running, since she's the only reason I'm even considering going. Otherwise it would defeat the whole purpose of going. And so, I find myself quite suddenly surrounded by a crowd of people, all turning out to see our track team compete with another school like this one. I'll admit it's almost comforting knowing we're not the only school like this. After you see that there are 2 schools with a bunch of defective kids, well, you stop feeling so defective. And also stop feeling unique, which is, in most cases, would be a bad thing, but in this case, it sure as hell isn't. It's part of Yamaku's appeal, I guess. Learn that you're not unique. I learned that there's a lot of others who would kill to be saddled with your problems, instead of whatever they're dealing with. Some of the kids here aren't here because of they're missing a leg or they have a heart condition. Some of them might be here because they're as good as dead in 2, maybe 3 years if they're lucky. And that's only if they get the right sort of care. It's a bitter sort of comfort to be able to say, well, at least I've got a chance of being alive through college. But there it is. I brought out my rather morbid musings by the appearance of Rin near the entrance to the bleachers. You came. Of course I said I would, didn't I? Doesn't necessarily imply that you had to follow through. Lots of people say things and don't mean them. Well, I don't. Rin shrugs. Seems bored with our conversation. She turns on her heels and heads back towards the stands. I owe Emmy money now. Why is that? She keeps betting against me. I didn't think you'd show up. Emmy did. I owe her 500 yen. You two bet an awful lot, don't you? Another shrug from my armless companion. I don't think so. Into the bleacher and Rin nods upwards. Up there. I came out to see if he's come. For the bed, I presume. Rin leads the way and soon we've settled on an almost empty bench. Oh, what a cool character design. So cute. Oh, I really like this character design. The thing I read when I was looking through the chapters really quick was something about meeting her mom, so I'm assuming this is her mom. This is Emmy's mom. They both have green eyes. Does she have green eyes too? I can't tell, my brightness is so low. Who's different? Maybe turquoise? A really cute design. It reminds me a tiny bit of I think a boy. From Fullmetal Alchemist, the Mechanica. I think it's the side braid and the way the bangs are and this thing. She has a handkerchief too. I don't know, but I like her design a lot as well. There's another woman sitting next to her and someone's mother, I assume. She's got rather long hair done up in a braid. On seeing Rin, she gives her an oddly familiar seeming grin. Oh wait, is this the mom hair? I think maybe the side ponytail is the mom hair. Yes, Winry. Oh, I just realized it's quite close to my last name. Winry, yeah. But this is surprising. I should give her a mother voice. What is a mother voice? Well, this is surprising. I thought you went to get a snack, not a boy. I can't. It's embarrassing. Huh? A snack? I wondered why I was down there. Wilma laughs again in a way that seems familiar. Where have I seen her before? I suppose it always... I can't do it. It's not a sexy greeting of my name. I suppose you've always been one to go out for one thing and bring back another. But I'm being rude. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Miko Ibarasaki, Emi's mother. Pleased to meet you. Well, that explains it. She's like a taller, older, and better endowed than me. Apart from her hair being darker shades than me, there's really no mistaking the resemblance. Sorry, Misa. You sounded kind. You really don't have to apologize for not introducing yourself, Miss Ibarasaki. That's really Rin's stubborn situation, isn't it? Another laugh from Emi's mother. Why is this hard to do? Maybe I'll just give you a normal voice. I take you've known Rin for long then. Best not to answer her. Expect her to remember something like that. She's got other things to think about, I assume. Rin not seeming pleased by this assessment. He's right. I was thinking about sunsets. You see, it's really up to us to make introductions and the like. For lack of any better response, I nod. Miss Ibarasaki leans back a little on her seat and raises an eyebrow. How long have you and Rin been dating? My response consists of silence as my brain suddenly lurches in daycare, but just before I can begin to utter a hastily babbled explanation, Emi's mother bursts into laughter again. Ha! You have blushed, haven't you? I don't know if there's any way to keep my dignity in the situation, so I settled for a mumbled response. Maybe. This must be a new romance then, mustn't it? Wait, that's not the question, that. Another laugh. I know, but it's funny to watch you squirm. I try. I'm sorry, give an old woman her amusements. I can't. It does seem flirtatious though, so that kind of voice would work. That's embarrassing. Old woman? That doesn't look that old to me. Let me get some useful features from my mother. Suppose I can let it go. Kind of you. It's starting. Oh, cool. I like my attention to track while they're preparing for the first sprint. You get to see a full picture. I want to look at it just a little bit longer. Nice hair design too. It looks like the 400-meter dash. I skimmed the runners before finding Emily. She's smiling with an almost cocky look on her face. The starter raises his pistol. And explodes off the block, disappearing from the line in the blur. Wait a second, is this fair? She has prosthetics for legs, but she's missing part of an arm. I'm a bit confused by the matchup here. I guess it's not so serious. The competition, I mean, because there's no way that's balanced. It's amazing. Even as the other sprinters converge on the lanes closest to the inside line, Emmy surges to the front of the pack. By the time she runs the final turn, some of the other runners have caught up with her. The efforts come to naught though, since the final burst of speed from Emmy leaves them at least half a second behind. Like, she's the only one with prosthetics. I wonder if this goes against her. Maybe there's not such a difference in running speed once you get the hang of it. Yeah, I was wondering, there must be some sort of difference. Also, she should tie her hair up. It's gonna be so hot. Is there a difference in the amount of track? If your hair is really long, mine would probably be a lot of track to run with. Anyways, Subaruki whips and shouts, applauding wildly, and generally looking like any other parent cheering on their child. Amy bounds off the track, looking pleased with herself. I cheer right along with the rest of them. The announcer, sounding suspiciously like Misha, gleefully gives the results. I think she's gone faster since last time. That was incredible. Tsubaraki grins proudly. He's a heck of a runner. Wait. But I guess it's on like the Olympic pre-trials, you know? So I guess they don't really mind as long as they're participating. I guess it's not a serious competition. But that would have to be regulated for sure. Before San, there's the next event that's being prepared. I'm surprised to see Emmy striding out onto the track again. Wait, didn't she just run? Emmy's mother nods. Yes, but she runs multiple events for the team, especially the sprints. It's a lot of running, but Emmy can handle it. From the looks of things, she's right. Emmy doesn't appear to be tired, as if she hadn't run the previous event at all. And no further swift is up on her shirt, you never know. Which event is this? It's a 200-meter dash. So do this one, the 100-meter and the relay. I see. Once again the pistol sounds and once again Emmy flies off the block. Thumping sound draws my attention away from the race. It's Min's foot. She seems completely absorbed in the race. Emmy's mother cheers again and I assume that the race is over. Sprints don't seem to me like they take very long to complete. Your foot. Your foot was bouncing on the bleachers. Oh. Seem pretty into this stuff, I'm surprised. Min looks at me quizzically. Why wouldn't I be? No reason, I just thought stuff like sports wouldn't interest you. I suppose you're right. It's not that interesting. I'm watching Emmy, not the sport. I don't follow. Emmy's the most Emmy when she runs. You don't get to see Emmy at her most Emmyest often. Very often. But here you can. See? It directs my attention toward the track again, where the 100-meter dash is about to start. I watch Emmy closely. As she gets on the starter block, her body seems to relax, but it's a false relaxation. I can see that she's actually like a coiled spring. What? As the starter tells everyone to get set, her head snaps up and her eyes narrow slightly. Mouth goes upward and what could be a grin, it could be a growl. When the pistol goes off, it's as if she's been unleashed from a cage, like she was always moving at this blinding speed, but we couldn't see it happening till the starter's pistol dispelled the illusion of motionlessness. It's all over in a few seconds, but in those few seconds, I feel like I just witnessed something very personal for Emily. As soon as she crossed the finish line, the face look was replaced by a normal grin. Humping in general returning to his fun. Amazing. Really amazing. I've never seen anyone move that fast. Don't look at me, I'm far too relaxed to run that fast. No, I think Emmy's powers all comes from my father's side. The mention of Emmy's father, Monsieur Barzaki, looks wistful, almost sad. He got her into running, you know. Yeah, she told me. I'm uncertain as to whether or not it'd be rude of me to ask after Emmy's father. But after the look on her face a few days ago, I feel compelled to ask. Where is her father now, if I may ask? Emmy's mother hesitates, clearly not willing to answer the question, but at the same time not wishing to appear rude. He isn't around anymore. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. Emmy just seemed a little sad when she mentioned him earlier. That's not surprising, considering. They were very close. I see. Beeping noise suddenly emanates from Mrs. Barazaki's pocket. Reaching into it, she pulls out a cell phone and looks at it. Honestly, text messages? What is he, 16? Oh, nothing. I've gotta go meet up with a friend of mine. Will you tell me I'm very proud of her, and I'll call her later tonight? Of course. It is divorce or death. I admit that I zone off for a while. I almost don't notice that the relay is about to begin, but when I look I can't find Emmy. I thought Emmy would be running the relay. She runs anchor, but she won't be running for a while yet. Ah. Did you see it? Huh? Emmy had her Emmyist? I did. Maybe. Maybe this time. The race begins and I cheer Emmy's teammates along as they pass the baton. Finally, see Emmy sprinting onto the track to take the final handoff. Once again, I'm taken aback by how graceful she looks when she runs. It really is beautiful. Look up, determination and fearlessness on her face only adds to the picture. Emmy had her Emmyist, I suppose. But then, as she crosses the finish line, I see her stumble slightly. It's only barely, but it's definitely a stumble. Then inhales sharply and actually looks concerned for a second. Oh, Emmy. Did she hurt herself, do you think? You noticed it too. It must be bad. She frowns as deciding the next course of action. Eventually that proves to be too tiresome and she shrugs again. Well, let's go down. Gotta crown the victor. See if you can find a laurel branch. It's not gonna be easy. Ben shrugs. At least we tried. Oh, we didn't really try all that hard. Or at all, but hey, whatever. Emmy is surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her on the run. Quick. Only one today. Please, not little. It's already 5:40. Oh no. Have to be a longer stream tomorrow. I really do wanna try to fix this thing before sunrise. I don't have much time. Maybe 20 minutes. I have to speed read again. Rin seems to be waiting for me to notice that she's arrived. Oh yeah, I guess she can't exactly wave me over. Then again, I'm not sure that Rin would do such a thing even if she had arms. Rin seems her style to draw attention to herself. Or to emote beyond shrugging. Either way, I'm not willing to wait, so I wave to me and looks up and grins happy at me. Us. Hey, you showed up. Guess Finn knows money, huh? We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but I saw I didn't find one. Hey, neither did you. It wasn't my job to look. When did we assign jobs? When I said see if you could find a laurel branch. Try to keep up. I shrugged. Guess Finn's rubbing off on me. Seems it's my fault after all, Emmy. Emmy loves the Finn in me. It's okay. I'm sure you'll make it up to me somehow. Sure. Good. So how'd I look? I saw myself blurting out beautiful or amazing and settled for substantially safer. Very impressive. Emmy seems pleased with this assessment. I don't mention how much more impressive her performance is given her accolades. I figure she knows that already. A morning stream? No, tomorrow it'll be the normal time, maybe a little bit earlier. I really should watch a YouTube video to see the route. But we're definitely gonna finish it. But we have to speed read. We have to read in our heads. We have to. That's all I can think of. Speed it up. But. None of those terms either. Oh, you probably will. Sorry, they seem to take away from effort somehow. Good to hear. I was worried I looked a little. Slow on the relay, but I guess I did fine, huh? Actually, I noticed. Rin kicks me and kisses me for finishing my sentence. Maybe it's from her prosthetics rubbing off. Yeah, no tendons. We'll be very, very dedicated. Very one directional. What was that all about? You noticed it at the end. That's no good. The nurse will look at it for me later. There's a carelessness in her voice as if it isn't a big deal, but I suddenly notice a slight twitch on her face. Like she's trying to hide the fact that she's in pain. It's then I notice her breathing is a little shallow too. She really is hurt. She must notice my concern because she skips up to me and gives me a friendly pat on the shoulder. Hey, you look a little worried. I'm fine, really. Just sore for all the running, is all. Come on, a little pain isn't gonna stop me. Oh no? Emmy grins and for a moment she looks like she did during her sprint, fierce and unconquerable. But to put another way, really beautiful. Haven't yet. Well then, I guess I shouldn't worry, huh? Damn right, I'm Emmy Barazaki, fastest thing on no legs. I don't stop for anything. Impressive. Emmy giggles and then seems to remember something. Oh, before I forget, when are they gonna do something next Sunday as a post-track meet celebration? You should come along. Normally we do it the day after, but since the track meet was on Sunday, I've got homework and class and all that stuff to take care of. Plus a morning run, of course. Right, of course. Oh, your mom wanted to say she's proud of you. She'll call you later tonight. I thought I saw her in the stands. I'm glad she made it. Used to be my dad who showed up to my meets, but mom's done a pretty good job of taking over. She shivers slightly and I realize she's still sweaty. The breeze has started to blow too. I'm not cold at all and I got my jacket with me, so without a word, I throw it around her shoulders. Oh, what a movie, sir. Good job. I approve. Emmy jumps slightly and then grins at me. Hey, thanks. Feeling a little cold, I guess. Yeah, looks like it. Just as I begin to wonder whether or not giving Emmy my jacket could be taken the wrong way, a boy in the track uniform approaches. Hey, Emmy, you're gonna miss the medal ceremony. Oh yeah, thanks. She turns to Ren and myself. You don't have to stick around for this part, it takes forever. Besides, you should get cracking on your homework now if you don't want to be up late yourself. Morning run tomorrow, don't forget. How could I? Good point, I mean, spending time with me after all. But then she waves quickly and dashes off to receive her medals, whatever they pass off as a medal these days. Ren and I head away from the track, Ren remaining deep in whatever thought she has for most of the walk back to her dorm. As I see her off, she speaks up. You're probably not getting that coat back, I think. I'm sure I'll get it back eventually. Interesting. Take it as it comes, huh? Very yummy-ish. With this odd statement, she turns and heads into the building. Honestly, it wasn't that big a deal. I mean, it was cold unless I'm mistaken in pain. Giving her a solution to at least one of those problems seems like an obvious reaction. Though, I guess there's a chance I could lose my jacket if Emmy never remembers to return it. This one has a point. Till I can't bring myself to muster much worry over the whole thing. After all, it's been getting warmer lately. I don't need a jacket. Odd, I think I used to be a little more responsible with my stuff. Love will do that to you. Emmy, huh? Maybe that's not really a bad thing. That's probably in the Act 2 is my guess, but we'll see. Maybe not. You haven't been forgetting to take your medicine, have you? Catching a little murmur. You should take it easy for a few days. The nurse's words hurt me far more than the exhaustion of the morning one ever could. Take it easy for a few days? I knew I should have kept quiet. My husband was feeling like a complete idiot. Of course I hadn't been remembering to take my medicine. I've been rushing out of my room to get to the track before Henry. After the track me a few days ago, I felt inspired. I've been running warm-up laps in the morning before Henry shows up. Maybe so. She wouldn't do the cool thing and wash it, would she? She wouldn't be so cool to us. I don't know. So I've been running. Okay. But then today, while she... in the show I was watching, a guy dropped his handkerchief, and it was his mom's, and the love interest picks it up and washes it, and he's mad at her because it no longer smells like his mom. So, in the future, if I find something that looks like that, like a handkerchief or, I don't know, scarf or anything, I won't wash it, just in case the person who brought it likes the smell of it because of a memory. Only wash it if it seems obvious that it should be washed. But now I know. It's okay. His mom wasn't dead. She just abandoned him. They met again though. Yeah. But I never considered that before, so kinda good I saw it in the show. I never considered someone might bring something around that they like the smell of. So now I know. But then today while she never running, I felt a little pain in my chest. It was only slight, it was only for a moment, so I mentioned it to the nurse. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I kept running and finishing just fine, so it really couldn't have been that bad. Why do I feel like I'm making excuses to the nurse? Moreover, why do I feel the need to justify continuing to run despite the pain? When it comes down to my being unwilling to concern Emmy, who seems concerned anyway. I'm not sure how she was able to tell there was anything wrong, but she claims I stumbled a little. She's the only one who insisted I tell the nurse, and I feel bad for worrying her at all. The nurse is shaking his head ruefully while Emmy paces outside the room. So I know it's difficult for you to get into a new routine, but if you don't want to find yourself in a lot of trouble, you're gonna have to try harder. You can't afford to forget your pills. You can't push yourself too hard. But if I don't push myself, how will I improve? I don't know where that came from. The nurse seems to have an idea. Now where have I heard that before? Laughs and pats me on the shoulder. Oh, she's rubbing off on you, I guess. His expression changes again, and he's back in serious mode. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't push yourself, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't be taking your medication. It doesn't mean you shouldn't stop if your chest starts to bother you. I prefer not to have any fatalities while I'm on staff here. Bit of a lofty goal to be sure, but I'm always up for a challenge. I hate to admit it, but I think he's right. I gotta remember to take my medication. You're right. I'm sorry to worry you. Who's worried? You're a smart kid, right? I know you can be responsible yourself. Situation like yours, you've gotta learn to be responsible fast. I know. Mm. His expression suddenly becomes devious. I suppose you start to enjoy your ones without me then, huh? Yeah, they've really been helping me. I mean, until today I was feeling a lot more healthy. Plus, it's really impressive to see Emmy run. Did you see her at the track meet? She was incredible. The nurse not screening all the Raya. She was, he saw. I watched the first couple of races before I had some business to take care of, but she told me about it. Kind of you to loan her your jacket, by the way. Huh? Oh, yeah. It wasn't that big of a deal. Oh, thank you for following Lonely. Thank you. I'd honestly forgotten all about that. I still haven't gotten it back. Nurse gets a smile that makes me feel like he's just made a joke. Not to you, but Emmy certainly appreciated it. I know she appreciates you running with her in the mornings. The phone catches me off guard a little, so she mentioned... She mentioned that it's easier to keep to schedule as an extra person, but I didn't think that I was doing her a favor at all. I thought she was doing me the favor, helping me follow the doctor's orders. Tries harder when you're around. If there's someone else running with her, she's gonna push herself more. And she tries even harder when you're around because, well, it's you. What the heck does that mean? Oh, you'd love to know, wouldn't you? You lost in the style of evil megalomaniacs? Big maniac. No, seriously, it's because you're her friend. If Rin ran with her, I'm sure she'd do the same. Well, probably. That's not the point. The point is you're helping her, even if you don't know you are. She's grateful for that. even if she never says it. What do you mean, even if she never says it? Emmy doesn't talk a lot. She doesn't? But she and I have known each other for long enough that I can meet her most of the time. I thought she talked a lot. Maybe to him? I'll admit I have no idea what he's talking about. Oh, maybe because she likes us. Emmy always seems pretty talkative to me. I see. The nurse suddenly realizes that he's been rambling and stops talking, looking a little embarrassed. Anyway, you don't have to stop your morning exercise. Just walk on the track instead of running for a few days. Let things calm down. Good, we can still see her. Good. And take your damn medicine. I left as I exit the office, bumping straight into Emily. I'm sorry about that. Are you okay? What did the nurse say? Do you need to go to the hospital? Oh my gosh, that was my fault, wasn't it? I'm pushing you too hard, haven't I? I'm a horrible person. The words pour forth like a torrent. She's really agitated. I didn't expect her to be this concerned about me, to be honest. I'll calm her down, but how do I do that? I did the only thing I can think of. I thought so. I gave her a hug. I made tenses up slightly, so I pat her head in what I hope is a reassuring manner. Hey, settle down. I'm fine, okay? No worries. I can feel Emily's body relax as I continue to assure her I'm fine. Hands wrap around me as if she's trying to confirm that I'm not about to fall over dead. I can't do it for her. It smells like sweat or how adrenaline should smell. It's a scent of activity. And a hint of strawberries from her shampoo, I suspect. Yeah. I usually feel it's the opposite though, that people would maybe be less talkative around those that they like, because they're too worried of sounding weird or making a mistake. But I guess it depends on the person. I just need to remember to take my medicine, that's all. Don't worry about it, it's not your fault. You're sure? Voice is muffled, mostly because of the moment her face... At the moment her face is pressed into my chest. Yeah, I'm sure I just need to take it a little easy for the next few days. It suddenly occurs to me how close the two of us are. It also occurs to me how nice being this close feels. I can feel myself heartbeat calming down after the stairs stress my chin on the top of her head. Nice height difference. Interesting height. Yeah. Thank goodness. You really had me worried that he's out. And you're gonna come in here anytime soon. Oh, I'm sorry, was I interrupting? They was spring apart as if the other just caught on fire. Emily brushes her hair back nervously and laughs. Of course not. See you later, okay? Oh, and he's how? Take good your medicine. Sal's face is punctuated by a punch to the shoulder. Yeah, I remember. See you later. Then I smiles again like he's in on some joke. I don't know about and waves to me as I head for my room, feeling a burning in my cheeks. I need a shower. A cold one if thoughts running through my head are now any indication. She was really soft. Being really careful, looking after. Yeah. I just assumed that was more common. My pills are waiting for me when I make it back to my room. I swallow them without a second thought. I don't know why I didn't think of waiting until after the runs to take them. For some reason I figured it was when I woke up or not at all. But no, they need to be taken every 24 hours. The exact time of day doesn't factor into it. My thoughts drift back to the hug in the hallway. It's weird. You expect something to smell foul after a run, someone to smell foul after a run, but for some reason, Emily smelled right. Linda's sweat just seemed to fit her. I guess that's probably because of attraction. What is it called again? I forgot what those chemicals are called. But it makes sense if you're attracted. I really need that shower. I think it's something like if you're genetically close to a person, their sweat will smell bad to you. This is a good place to end. What time is it? Almost 6. Oi. No matter what, we're finishing this tomorrow. No matter what. I like the scene name. It doesn't matter if you have to speed read, self-read. Doesn't matter, I could do summaries. I can read kind of fast on my own if I need to. So I could summarize. We're gonna finish it. We are. Piracy on the High Seas. 9:48. Behind the schedule as normal. But that's counting. That's counting attendance too. Yeah, like family. No, not necessarily guy to guy, like family. So I assume it's probably not good to work out with your family members for that reason. And not pleasing. Like, oh no, I shouldn't say. Never mind. Surely. But if that's true, it means we've got another few hours to go. I wonder if you would just smell similar to your brothers. But I was gonna say, like, because my brother used to bring his gym bag, and it smells awful. It's nothing against him or his hygiene, just I think it's normal for that to be the case, you know? But I wonder if it's like brother sister thing. Like, if I was a guy, would it just smell like me? I don't know. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go try my best to fix the sink. I have no experience with this. I hope I don't break it. I'll do my best. Anyways, thank you for the company as always. We will finish this tomorrow. 17th tomorrow. I might start stream a little bit early. I'm gonna watch a video first. Maybe I'll let you know. I'll probably put in the schedule because I haven't been using the schedule as much recently. Okay. Oh wait, it's very quiet. Video source 2. Mm. Thank you for coming. Yeah, my mom sent me one. I hope I'm able to do it because it would be uncomfortable for my mom to try to fix it for her back. So, I'll try. I guess I'll let you know if I'm successful. I'll check for roaches first. Okay. Bye bye.